All right, guys. So this right here is just going to be some general life skills. This isn't anything that involves Christ, cleaning, photography, anything of that nature, but just some general relationship skills that you can incorporate into how you communicate with people throughout the day. When you ask somebody, what are they doing? You're usually trying to see if they are too busy for you or not. You're usually trying to see if they're caught up in the moment and can't do what you might suggest or need them to do. But here's what you do, okay? Because this is what I wish people would do with me a whole lot, particularly because I'm an entrepreneur and a lot of people just assume my schedule is like always through the roof. And they always need something, or it might be a friend or family, something like that. And sometimes I think people get afraid to ask what they need from people because they always stop after asking this one question. What are you doing? Okay? I need you to understand that not everything somebody is doing is something that they would rather be doing if they had something else to do. I need you to understand that a lot of people will make time for what sounds good in the moment. Okay? So whenever you ask somebody, what are they doing? And they tell you in response that there is something they are doing, you should still consider telling them what you need anyway. Because you'd be surprised that not every busy schedule is a blocked schedule. You need to know that. Not every I'm doing this right now means I can't get to you right now. Doesn't always mean that. Like for instance, right? I walk through the park, I do wildlife photography, I do macro wildlife, nature and landscape photography. I also do client work and stuff like that too, but this is what I do mostly. And I usually edit all these images, upload them, keyword them, and put them up for sale. And this is what keeps me busy. I promise you it does. But I would do this by default of having nothing else to do in the moment. But it doesn't mean I would much rather do this. And when somebody asks, what are you doing? My number one response to what I'm doing to anybody and everybody is taking a walk through the park. That is the single most thing I do all the days of my life. That is the single most common thing I am doing. You know what I mean? If I'm not cleaning carpet, I'm at the park. If I'm not cleaning hardwood floors, I'm at the park. If I'm not refinishing floors, I'm at the park. If I'm not cutting hair, I'm at the park. If I'm not doing a photo shoot, I'm at the park. If I'm not spending time with family members, I'm at the park. Okay? If I'm not reading my Bible, I'm at the park. If I ain't in the shower, sleep, eating, or brushing my teeth, I'm at the park. And I might be eating, sleeping, or brushing my teeth at the park. So you just need to know that, right? But I don't prefer to do this every day. I do it because I know I have time and I should make the time, and I got to take advantage of the seasons because it's not going to look like this all year round. And my busiest time of being at the park is in the winter. So I got mostly winter images, hardly that many summer images, and a ton of fall images. So, you know, I do need to make sure I set time aside for that, okay? But it doesn't mean that that's what I prefer to be doing right now. And if somebody asks me what am I doing because they really need a photo shoot done, and I tell them I'm at the park taking a walk, you want to know what they'll do? They won't even tell me what they need. Not unless I ask. But not unless I ask, and it's also wise to ask what somebody needs too, because you never know, it might be important. And you might be their last resort, only hope. Like, you know how it is. It's a difference between being somebody's only hope and last resort. Only hope is us, like, you all they know. last resort is they tried everybody and you the person that they probably didn't want to ask at all. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, so, like, I need you to understand, always ask somebody what you need, even if they sound busy, because you never really know that a busy schedule is not always a blocked schedule. And sometimes people aren't even busy. They just trying to fill in some time. You know, they got a little something extra they can do. And they just would rather fill in some time with something they think is productive or something that might be productive in a moment, because their more productive things isn't around right now. You know what I mean? So they might just be doing this because, well, hey, I got to work tomorrow. I just got off today, blah, blah, blah. I'd rather not watch TV, so I'll work on my photography. You know what I'm saying? But always ask a person what you need. Peace.